Hi, this is Jim Mann with Homestyle Southern Cooking. Welcome back. I'm going to bring you another casserole this afternoon, a very simple one. It's a hamburger casserole that only takes 4 ingredients. Before I came on, I put on a pound of pasta. I used elbow pasta, and it's been boiling and it's ready. So I'm going to drain that and set that aside. But what I used is elbow pasta, and it's ready right now for me to drain it. So I'm going to drain it. I'll put it in this bowl after I drain it. And this is about a pound. Okay, so I've got my pound of pasta and it's already cooked, okay? Next, I've got my heating element heated right here, and I'm gonna get my big pan, and I've got a little over a pound of ground beef, okay? I'm gonna put just spray a little bit of oil in there. And first, I'm gonna throw in about a half a cup of onions. Now, some people use onions, some don't. I like the onions in there, okay? I think it gives it a little bit better flavor. So I'm gonna put my onions in there and just let them saute just a little bit. They don't have to cook like you usually do and caramelize them. It's just to get them hot, because they will cook once we get this all together. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put my ground beef in there. Okay, to my ground beef, I've got just a little bit of garlic powder that I'm going to add. And I'm going to put a little bit of pepper. Well, a lot of pepper, because I love pepper. Then I've got some kosher salt, but you can use regular salt or sea salt. I like both of them. A little salt, okay. And then I'm gonna brown this, get it nice and brown. This is a quick recipe if you get home in the afternoon and you want to fix something. You probably have most of the ingredients in your house already. If you have hamburger in the refrigerator and you have pasta, it doesn't have to be elbow pasta, it can be any type of pasta. And the other thing you're going to need is a couple cans of tomato soup and some cheese. So it's 4 ingredients, not counting the spices. So let me get this nice and brown and I'll get right back to you. Okay, the hamburger meat has really browned up and it smells wonderful with the onions. I'm going to still let it brown a little bit. But while you're away, I took a casserole pan, a casserole dish, and I sprayed it, and I went ahead and poured my pasta into the casserole dish. So I'll be ready. So I'm gonna let this cook just a second or two more. It looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do next to this is I'm gonna add a half a cup of water. Half a cup water. Mix that just a little bit in there. Let me get my scraper right here. Then I got 2 cans of cream of tomato soup. I'm going to pour that right in there. I know you think this sounds really bizarre, but it's really good when it's all together. And like I said, these are probably items that you already have in your pantry. Cream of tomato soup, and you probably have some hamburger in the refrigerator and some pasta. So it's a very simple thing to put together. We'll stir this hamburger and let this heat just a few minutes. This is really good for one of those chilly afternoons or chilly nights when you come in and you want something that's nice and warm and something that's sort of familiar and home style. So, okay. Next, I'm gonna put some cheese on the pasta before I put my sauce on there. I've got Monterey Jack. You can use mozzarella, you can use any kind you want. if you have a preference of cheese. But I'm going to lay some cheese on top of my noodles. And it takes about a half a cup, 3/4 of cups of cheese. You want to make sure that you got enough cheese on here. Okay. Then after I do that, okay, let me move these cans out of the way so you can see I've got the cheese on the top here, right here. After I do that, I'm going to take my sauce and pour my sauce on top of this. Okay, let me put my pan out of the way. Now we'll take and spread my sauce around on top of the pasta. Now a lot of this sauce will be absorbed in the pasta. Boy, it smells good. I could eat it right now. Okay, and then if you're a real cheese freak like I am, you add a second cheese to it. Now, if you wanted to use the same cheese, you could. I've got this time the Fiesta blend that I like with the shredded Monterey Jack, cheddar cheese, and different kind of good and different kind of cheeses. I'm going to spread a little bit of cheese on the top of this. Go ahead and turn this oven off. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover this with aluminum foil. I think I probably need to get some new aluminum foil. I'm just about out here. A trick you might not know of, when you have cheese on a casserole, if you take your aluminum foil and you spray the underside with some spray, and then you put it on top, it should keep your cheese from sticking to your casserole dish. So we'll see, because I got cheese right to the top right here. I'm gonna put this in the oven for 20 minutes like this. And then in the 20 minutes, I'm going to take it out and uncover it and cook it for another 10 minutes. So that's going to be 30 minutes altogether. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this in the oven just like this for 20 minutes. Then I'm going to take it out and put it back in for 10 minutes, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like. So I'm going to put this in the oven right now. I have my oven set on 375. Okay, I'll see you back shortly. Okay, it's been in the oven about 30 minutes. Remember I told you first we were going to cover it with aluminum foil for 20 minutes? Well, I did that and I took it off and put it back in there for 10 minutes. And it has been 10 minutes, so it's time to take it out. So let's take it out and take a look at it. And there it is. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but it's a beautiful, beautiful dish. So, that's another 4-ingredient casserole that didn't take any time to cook. It's very impressive. That with a salad would be all you need. So, I really enjoyed bringing this to you. I enjoy bringing all the recipes to you. I especially enjoy the time I get to come in the house and spend time with you. So, let's scoop some of this out. And let's see what it looks like. Oh, look at that. Your noodles are all covered. The hamburger and the cheese is mixed in there. Look at that. Could that be beautiful? So, thanks again for having me in your house. Let me share another recipe with you. I'm on Facebook. If you go to Facebook and like me on there, and also on YouTube. If you subscribe to this, they'll let you know every time I put a new recipe on. Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. Every time I see a new subscription, a new like, I get really excited. I say, I've got another friend that I've added. So thank you. Again, and this is Jim Mann saying adios. I'll see you really, really soon, okay? Take care and God bless.